Good day, APS students, parents, employees, and community stakeholders. Thanks for tuning in to APS News, dedicated to keeping APS stakeholders informed. As a valued Atlanta Public School stakeholder, you deserve to get information about your school district from the source, and this is one of the channels that we will use to deliver information to you. I'm Taylor Thomas from Grady High School, and this is the news for the week of April 29th, 2013.
Very good.
On Thursday, April 18th, the South Atlanta Educational Complex invited parents and stakeholders to a meeting on the future of South Atlanta. South Atlanta currently has 3 schools, and the meeting was held to discuss future collaboration between all 3 small schools and the opportunity for all students to take classes across school lines. If you are a South Atlanta student, parent, or community member, there will be a second visioning meeting on May 8th to talk about the school's future and how it can address the academic and social needs of all students. In preparation for this year's CRCT testing, parents at Parkside Elementary participated in a lively workshop to prepare their children for the CRCT test. During the 1-hour workshop, parents played games, worked in small groups, and heard from experts about the best strategies for preparing a student for the CRCT or any kind of future exam. Parents were able to ask questions and left with materials they can use year after year. On April 18th, a NASA representative shared a presentation with students at Springdale Park, using photos, videos, and even space food. Students were engaged as they learned about the space station, robonauts, and rovers. They were also fascinated as they watched videos demonstrating how astronauts brush their teeth, use the restroom, and sleep in space. Springdale Park students walked away with many NASA goodies, including drawstring bags, booklets, and magnets. Perkerson and D.H. Stanton elementary schools were 2 out of 6 schools selected in Georgia for dual immersion programs in the 2013-14 school year. The schools will receive a $15,000 grant for materials and professional development to implement dual immersion instruction in languages. Students who complete dual immersion programs will be prepared to continue higher level study of language through middle and high school. LP Miles Intermediate School developed the Red Hot Challenge as students prepared for the CRCT testing. As a part of the challenge, each homeroom class chose a spicy team name and decorated the front of their classroom door. Each student received a flaming hot contract. In this contract, students promised to stay positive, focused, and engaged during CRCT testing. The signed contracts were displayed in the classrooms as a reminder of student success and dedication during test time. Venetian Hills Elementary recently established its garden club. Student participants and parent volunteers completed the club's first garden initiative on Tuesday, April 2nd, as they rebuilt one of the school's garden beds. The garden club students selected a cabbage plant to be the first plant they grow and nurture in the garden. The garden club is a new initiative at Venetian Hills and serves as an example of the school's continuous commitment to developing a green education. Over 30 males recently attended the Peyton Forest Elementary School Male Empowerment Breakfast. The purpose of the event was to encourage males throughout the community to take an active role in schools and mentoring programs. David Payne, the male coordinator for the Men of Papac Center and president of the Southwest Northwest Atlanta Parents and Partners for Schools, served as a guest speaker. During the empowerment breakfast, the men discussed and learned about getting involved in the community, serving as a role model, developing a mentoring program, and participating in volunteering opportunities. Atlanta Public Schools congratulates all of the North Atlanta High School golf team players for the winning 6-5A Region Golf Championships held this month. Chloe Tillis, Elizabeth Ray, Maggie Richardson, and Helen Fikowski were all a part of this amazing victory. Golfer Turner Humes was named low medalist for the boys team and will represent North Atlanta in the upcoming state tournament in Jekyll Island. More than 40 APS High School SGA representatives met with Superintendent Davis last Tuesday to discuss what they perceive as the district's strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities for improvement. 2 student leaders from each of the 22 APS high schools were invited to join Mr. Davis for the informal discussion forum, and they arrived well prepared to share the good and the bad and ask the district's top decision maker about pressing issues. The event was closed to adults so that students would feel free to speak candidly. Over the course of 2 hours, the group addressed a range of issues, including school technology, transportation, cafeteria food, school safety, improving communication and trust, and restoring the district's good name. One student spoke passionately about how grateful he was to APS for the school's social workers who changed his life. The students listened attentively as Mr. Davis explained the importance of their roles as student leaders and how leadership requires courage and will require them to make difficult decisions. Throughout the evening, the group shared moments of laughter and applause and agreed to take what they had learned back to their peers and their principals. Burgess-Peterson Elementary was highlighted in a national news story as an example of remediation for students affected by the CRCT cheating scandal. Although Burgess was not one of the schools involved in the scandal, their after-school tutoring sessions were showcased as an example of intensive work across the district to remediate children affected by the scandal and for those who are behind in school. Students from APS and several other schools came together for annual APS Special Olympics. The event was held at Lakewood Stadium this year. Students had the opportunity to compete in multiple events, which many proved to be very skilled at. The event was supported by staff and adults from around the district. This week, APS stakeholders will have 2 more opportunities to learn more about the district's budget recommendations for fiscal year 2014. The district has scheduled 4 community budget meetings to share the budget recommendations and receive community feedback. The first 2 meetings occurred last Wednesday and Thursday, and the final 2 meetings will be held on Monday, April 29th at Parkside Elementary School, and Tuesday, April 30th at Scott Elementary School. Both meetings will begin at 6:00 p.m. On Tuesday, April 23rd, the Atlanta Public Schools Superintendent Search Committee and ProAct Search held a kickoff meeting regarding the upcoming superintendent search. This meeting was a crucial part in the superintendent search process. The Superintendent Search Committee provided insight on what they hope to see in the next Atlanta Public Schools superintendent. Additionally, ProAct worked with the committee to develop a plan for community engagement, recruitment, and a timeline for the search. The proposed bell schedule for the 2013-14 school year has been revised. The elementary schools are proposed to continue their current bell schedule, and middle and high schools are proposed to begin 15 minutes later than their current bell schedule. The advantages from the proposed bell schedule include improved student safety, transportation efficiency, and on-time arrival. Congratulations to our 2013 APS High School graduates. The spring graduation schedule has been announced and graduation dates are as follows. Wednesday, May 22nd, 4 p.m., Crim Open Campus and 8 p.m., North Atlanta High School. Thursday, May 23rd, 9:30 a.m., South Atlanta High School, 1 p.m., Grady High School, 5 p.m., Mays High School, and 8 p.m., Maynard Jackson High School. Saturday, May 25th, 9 a.m., Douglas High School, 12:30 p.m., Washington High School, 4 p.m., Carver High School, and 8 p.m., Farrell High School. All APS graduation ceremonies are held at the Atlanta Civic Center, 395 Piedmont Avenue, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia, 30308. It's time for prom. We searched Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to find APS students enjoying their time at this year's prom. Today we end our broadcast with a few photos from recent proms around the district. Congratulations to all of our seniors. You look fabulous. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in every week for important information about your school district. I'm Taylor Thomas from Grady High School. At APS, we are renewing our commitment to you.